Students, today our topic is direct and indirect speech. You have already learned that there are two ways of reporting the words of a speaker. That is, the direct speech and the indirect speech, or the reported speech. Direct speech reports the exact words of the speaker, whereas indirect speech reports what the speaker said without quoting his or her exact words. For example, Rahul said, inverted comma, I want to buy a badminton racket. This is indirect speech because this is the exact spoken words of Rahul. Now listen to second sentence. Rahul said that he wanted to buy a badminton racket. This is given in indirect speech. This is what we are going to learn today. So now let us listen to the difference between direct speech and indirect speech. So direct speech is the exact words of the speaker, whereas indirect speech is the speaker's words which is repeated by someone else in his or her words. Indirect speech, the words of the speaker are enclosed within inverted commas, whereas in indirect speech, since the exact words of the speaker are not reproduced, the inverted commas are removed. Again, in direct speech, the introductory verb is said. Now there will be the verb said, whereas in indirect speech, the verb is usually said or told. Again, in direct speech, a comma separates the introductory part and the exact words of the speaker. There will be a comma between the reporting verb and the reported speech. But the indirect speech has a conjunction that which is used to join the introductory part to the reported part. The comma is not used. Again, in the direct speech, the speaker uses the first person pronoun to speak for himself or herself, whereas in indirect speech, the first person pronoun is changed to the third person pronoun. These are some of the differences between direct speech and indirect speech. Now, let us look at the rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. When a sentence is written in indirect speech, the tense, pronouns, modals, reporting verbs and indicators of time and place change. Change of tense. When direct speech is changed into indirect speech, changes in tense occur depending on the reporting verb and the words of the speaker. For example, the teacher said, we will go to the science fair. This is given in direct speech. It is changed into indirect speech as the teacher said that they would go to the science fair. So the past tense used in the reporting verb said indicates that the verb in direct speech has to change to past tense. Okay, so you have to look at the reporting verb. If the reporting verb is in present tense, then there is no change in the reported speech. But if your reporting verb is in past tense, which is said, then your tense in the reported speech will also change into. Accordingly, when the reporting verb is in past tense, the following rules are to be kept in mind for changing the tense of the verb in the reported sentence. Number 1, the simple present tense changes into simple past tense. Example, he said, I love drinking coffee. The present continuous tense changes into past continuous tense. Example, he said, I am writing a letter. It is changed as he said that he was writing a letter. The present perfect tense changes to past perfect tense. Like Tanima said, I have reached home. It will change as Tanima said that she had reached home. Simple past and present perfect tenses change to past perfect tense. Example, he said, I watched a dance program on TV. This is in simple past tense. It is changed as past perfect. He said that he had watched a dance program on TV. Another example, it is in present perfect tense. Nina said, I have bought a record player. So it will change as Nina said that she had bought a record player. So accordingly, simple past and present perfect will change into past perfect. The past continuous tense changes into past perfect continuous. As Farah said, I was playing with my baby brother. It will change as Farah said that he had been playing with his baby brother. The simple future tense changes to would plus base form of the verb. Example, Meenakshi said, I will meet my friends. It will change as Meenakshi said that she would meet her friends. The future continuous changes into would be plus ing. Example, she said, we will be studying in the evening. It will be changed as she said that she would be or they would be studying in the evening. So accordingly, simple present will change into simple past, present continuous into past continuous, present perfect into past perfect, present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous. Simple past into past perfect, past continuous into past perfect continuous, and past perfect will not have any change. This is what I had explained to you. Now, the next part. The tense of the reporter's speech remains unchanged in the following situations. Now, the tense, where are the, you have learned that these are the places where the tense will change. But there are certain exceptions where the tense will not change. So, point 1. When the reporter's speech conveys a general truth or a scientific fact, means a universal truth or a habitual fact, then the tense will not change. Example, our chemistry teacher said, carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. It is a universal truth. So the tense will be is will be as it is. It's not going to change. So accordingly, our chemistry teacher told us that carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. Second, point 2, when the information is relevant at the time of being reported. The airport officer said, the flights are being delayed because of fog and low visibility. So the information given by the pilot is relevant at the time of speaking. So the tense will remain same. Third, when the reported speech contains two clauses, both in the past tense. Suppose it has got two sentences, both are in the past tense. Then also the verb will not change. Accordingly, my mother said, I could not come to pick you up as I was in a meeting. So I could not come to pick you up is one sentence, one clause. As I was in a meeting is another clause. So both are in the past tense, so there is no change. It remains the same. Look, another example. Rashmi said, the chef informed me that he prepared all the dishes in the restaurant himself. Both are in past tense, so it will remain as it is. Now, let us see how the pronouns get changed. Change of pronouns. If the speaker is in the first person, the pronouns in indirect speech remain unchanged. Example, I said, I am bored. It will be as, I said that I was bored, because the speaker is in first person. Next, if the speaker is in second person, the pronouns in indirect speech are changed to the second person. It is you, no? It remains same. You said, I have a new bag. It will be as, you said that this I will change into you. You have a new bell. If the speaker is in third person, that is he, she, it, pronouns in indirect speech are changed to the third person. She said, I have a headache. So she said that she had a headache because the person is she. I will change into she. Pronouns you, your, yours are changed according to the person of the addressed person in the indirect speech. She said to me, your mother was looking for you. It will be changed as, she said to me that my mother was looking for me. She said to him, your mother was looking for you. She said to him that his mother was looking for him. So it goes like this. Next, the demonstrative pronouns this and these are changed to that and those while changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Example, Tarun said, I was absent on this day. Accordingly, this is demonstrative pronoun. So Tarun said that he had been absent on that day. This will do that. These into those. Vicky said, these are my toys. Vicky said that those were his toys. Now let's see how the modals get changed. The modal verbs can, will, may, shall and must are changed into could, would, might, should and had to accordingly. He asked, can I take the corner seat? It will be changed as, he asked if he could take the corner seat. Can into could, may into might. Romy said, may I get a cup of tea? Romy asked if he might or she might get a cup of tea. This is how the modal verbs get changed. Change of reporting verb. Depending on the meaning conveyed by the sentence in direct speech, different reporting verbs are used in the indirect speech to replace words like said and told. Let us look at this table. Function in direct speech, reporting verb in indirect speech. So, order will be ordered. Request, requested, pleaded, implored. Advice, advised or urged. Advice, prohibition, advised, forbade. Direction, directed. Suggestion, suggested. Warning, warned, cautioned. Addressing someone directly, called. Examples, the queen said to his advisor, go fetch me a map of the kingdom. This is an order, so therefore the reporting verb said is changed into order. The queen ordered her advisor to go and fetch her a map of the kingdom. Next example, Samson said to his brother, you should wake up early and go for a walk. Samson advised his brother to wake up early and go for a jog. Now, change in time and place indicators. So how the place and time get changed, you see. Now we'll change into then in indirect speech. Here, there, today, that day, this morning, that morning, yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the next day, next week, the following week, next month, the following month, ago, before, thus, so, last night, the night before, hence, thence, come, go, etc. So this is how the words get changed in indirect speech. These are some of the rules to be kept in mind when you change from direct to indirect speech and vice versa. So we have some exercises left, so we shall do it in the next class.